Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Pretty decent win streak on the line in this one, Chris.
This team has been doing all the little things right now. Being able to hit in situations and hit with runners in scoring position. When you look over the course of a long season, if you're going to be successful, it's doing the little things right.
All right, just about set to go. And getting to start, Sierra Williams. Going to be hard to top her last start, Singy.
She was outstanding. Complete game shutout. She got some great support from her defense. She's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for her. We'll see if she's got it today.
And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
And that is downstairs. And we are underway. In there at the knees. And a count 1-1. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. That big swing and a miss.
1-2 the count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Nothing but curveballs
1-2
so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Riley zips it to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Twins retired in short order. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. Top of the second, leading off, Royce Lewis. Lewis getting to start at the hot corner, batting in the cleanup spot. A former first-round pick back in 2017. Williams back to work. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when she's out there on the hill.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one away.
That's it. The right fielder, Matt Warner.
And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as she's punched out 3 of the first 5 she's faced.
Well, she's definitely minimizing contact. She can get the swing and miss when she needs it, but she'll also keep the defense fresh behind her, allowing some balls in play as well.
Logan O'Hoppe stands in now and watches strike 1. Two outs. Fought off foul. No score here in the second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And she strikes out the side here in the second. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Melendez.
Headed towards the corner. A Rosarena on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And there's a foul ball. Got it. She picks up her 5th strikeout.
She had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Yeah, 2 for 6 so far in the series. Going 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got her a punch out that time.
And here is Emmanuel Rodriguez. That's to third. On to France. And the Twins go 1-2-3. 9 straight retired here to start the game. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Sierra Williams.
So easy to look at the big players in this lineup, but she has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
towards left field. Melendez going back. See you later. For 67th home run of the year, it's 1-0. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but she did a great job of covering it, and she hit the ball out of the park.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's Byron Buxton. He led the game off with a strikeout and looking to get on base in this plate appearance. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, these Twins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result. Just absolutely rolling on the mound. She's looking very much on her game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so she's got a good pace going, no doubt. And here comes Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1. Slow curveball drops in for a strike. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to on homer.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's in for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swings through the sweeper.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
2 outs, base is empty. Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All she's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Lewis.
Williams back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Got him swinging.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect her to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, she's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff.
Up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Tap foul at the plate.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty.
1-1-1.
Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
So 2 down now, and here is Logan O'Hoppe. He's 0 for 1. O'Hoppe, multi-time All-Star, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Goes down looking. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Braves 1 and the Twins nothing.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Sierra Williams.
Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Down in order go the Braves. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. The pitch. And that misses. Ball 1. Strike 1.
1-1.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And she's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
And that one fouled off. The Twins trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Foul ball there. Just missed.
That's a ball.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1 down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Emmanuel Rodriguez, the next Twin up to hit. Grounded out his first time. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. She's not afraid of contact. Some pitchers, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. kicks and deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris has a beat on it and makes the grab. And that is that. So she's perfect through 6. It's the Braves 1 and the Twins nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Byron Buxton. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Just missed.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
In for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
Struck him out for the 3rd time today.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Here's Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
She's been going after these hitters consistently, and as a result, she's been able to keep her pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
You know, Bruce, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him swinging. That's K number 15 in the ball game. She is really dealing. Chris, 3rd time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Check swing, called strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side for the 4th time today. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. It's the Braves 1 and the Twins nothing. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
There's a swing and a miss. Williams into her 8th inning of work singing. She's been good.
She's the type of pitcher that gets better as she gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to her, you get to her early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And a quick out number 1. And she's now just 5 outs away. She's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, she is rolling just in one of those grooves where she looks pretty unbeatable today.
Wallner swings through it for strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
0-2.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems she might have a chance to finish it. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Oh, hockey.
So up next for Minnesota, Logan O'Hoppe. Fly ball down the line. Acuna after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. It's the Braves 1 and the Twins nothing. Nobody out. Runner at first. Hoffman, a former All-Star, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That's ripped. Base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Nacho Alvarez Jr. next up for the Braves. Left field, Melendez. He makes the grab, and there's one away. First and second, one out. Harris getting ready to hit. Two on, one out. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Sierra Williams, perfect so far. We'll see if she can make history as we head to the ninth. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now, MJ Melendez. And all eyes on the mound as she begins the ninth inning, working on a perfect game.
She's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, she hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Williams back to work. Just missed.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before. They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
High chopper to third, and that's just foul. Make it 18 strikeouts on the go.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
She's 2 outs away. And the batter now, Michael Massey. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
So it's their last chance. And this is it. 1 out away from perfection. And that drops in for a strike. They're down to their final strike. This could end it. Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what her teammates and even she felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game. It'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.